Welcome to this presentation from virtualonlinelearning.com. My name is Dana Crawford, and it's my pleasure to share with you this session about understanding Omniture for eBay store owners. Okay, first I just wanted to breeze through this because I know a lot of you are already going to know this, but I thought that this would be important for future people. First, you must set up your report and register to get it into the system. Sometimes it can take a few days before it does calculate, but the first step is to go to My eBay and then hold your cursor over Account, and you will see a drop-down box, and you want to click on Manage My Store. Once you're at the Manage My Store page, you will notice on the left side, on the lower section of the page, is the words Traffic Report. And you will need to click on that to activate this settings. If you are new, you will need to join. You will need to, this account I have is already a member of the Omniture service, so I couldn't give you that example. It'll say something like join, grant access, or sign in, and then you have to register for the service. But this account that I have set up is already with Omniture, so all I have to do at this point is just log in to my eBay name. So, okay, let's go live and start to explore Omniture. Okay, after you go to, like I had mentioned, you go to eBay, and you're already registered with Omniture, so you've got set up the account. Manage My Store. Computer is being slow. Scroll down to Traffic Reports, and we're in, like Flynn. So I just wanted to go over that briefly so that everyone understands up front. Now close your eyes, don't read my password. How to log into Omniture service. It has to load, and now many different things. Personally, I'm not a big fan of charts and graphs, and I know a lot of people are like to seek out charts and graphs. You can download all of the charts and graphs that are in here, which is a good thing for those sort of people. But I think that if you go to the summary, like we start right at the top, and it'll summarize what you have going on in your store. And it's pretty self-explanatory. You can go over store inventory items. There's just so many options. Personally, I feel not to overwhelm yourself, and what I do this for the most is I will go in and I pay attention to the finding methods. So first I'm going to start my Omniture adventure. I've set my timer. I say I have an hour to spend on doing a little bit of research, doing some investigation about my sales. So keep in mind, this is going to give us statistics on past sales. So so we have to concentrate on that. So now it's going to show me on this site traffic report, referring domain report. This is the referring domain report. Now notice when you go to this, it's going to show you the current month. So it's May 1st to May 10th. And I feel that that's pretty limited, so I want to change the range and go to within the last 12 months. And then I'll run report. Now it should, well, it didn't. Let's try it again. Oh, pardon me. May 1st, 09 to April 2010. Okay, we're good. Okay, then, so this is going to give me a better idea in the last year, approximate year, what's been going on my site. So on referring domains, I want to see where the traffic, the majority of the traffic has been coming from and what is working. Now, they're saying search engines, 1,000 instances, and then there's others, and then bookmarks. So 879 bookmarks in the list. It would go back farther, but this account was only opened in May of 09. Okay, so now I'm going down to referring domains. The first one, of course, is eBay.com, Yahoo, eBay Canada, and now my eBay, this is my website. This is where I send a lot of traffic. So I'm paying attention that it looks like only 2.6% have been coming from that website. So I probably want to take it up a notch and see how I can bring more traffic from that website. So I'm going to go ahead and look and see what pages did the majority of the people come from at that website. And by clicking on the little oh gosh, my mind, magnifying glass, it opens a new window, and I can see that 109 came from the page of the website, 17 people came from a particular page, and so on. And I can learn from this because I want to see what pages are not working or are bringing in hardly anything. These are actual posts. So one person came from the Christmas ornament on the Stooges that I had a post about. And of course this website is a blog, but I have it set up like a website so that I can use it to bring traffic to my eBay store. So I'm noticing that, say, it's showing me that 58% roughly is from the home page, which is pretty darn good. Because it is lower on the charts, number 4 is still pretty good, but I do want to bring it up a notch. I want to bring, if I can bring even more people in from that website, the better. So, you know, this is telling me that I need to do some blogging, but not only sure that I'm getting traffic to, the more blogs that I put out will bring people to the home page of JMJ Drop-Off Store. Now I can go down and I notice Google. It's interesting that Yahoo is above eBay Canada, and then Facebook is in there. I've had some people come from Facebook, and by clicking again on Magnaglass, it's going to show me exactly where they came from. There's my home page at Facebook home pages. There's Power Selling Mom. That page at Facebook has sent me a little bit of traffic, and so on. Joyce Banbury, she must have, or not retweeted, she had posted on Facebook, and because she did that, it brought in 2 people. So that's another avenue. The more things that you put on Facebook, the chances are that most of you have like some friends, and you know, at Virtual Online Learning, there's no reason if you put something out on Facebook, you could shoot me a message and say, hey Dana, would you share this on your wall, or vice versa. I have no problem with that. That's what it's all about. I will share your items on my wall. You have to let me know, and then that increases the odds for getting some traffic to your eBay store. Don't be shy. That's what you know it's all about. You want to try to get more traffic to your eBay store. So see what's working, and the ones that are, even if they're showing up, like here's Twitter. 80 people have come from Twitter, and I can go ahead and go magnifying glass. The number 1 was Twitter.com, the home page. Power Selling Mom. That means that the Power Selling Mom account was tweeting the homepage to the JMJ eBay store, and so they're brought in 5 people, 4 people on that day, or whatever it was that I tweeted, and now it's going to even show me helped bring traffic to my eBay store. So I'm going to go ahead and like here's one in particular. This person brought me someone and say I don't know who it is. I can go ahead and click on it. And it should bring me to their Twitter page. Oh, I lied. Okay, they're not a member anymore. Let's try it again. Darn it. Okay, so my point is that I can go and see where it came from and who was the kind person that was, oh great. I got this HP assistant coming up. That was kind enough to retweet something for me, or at least, you know, did something kind for me, so I can at least click on my stats, and then sometimes it goes behind. I'm going to close it so it comes back. Sometimes it goes behind the screen for some reason. There it is. And I can at least go in and thank that person for retweeting something that I put out there. So, but I don't know why that name didn't work. Let's see if this name works. There we go. So the person, Rosemary, she tweeted something that I can at least go in, give her a quick shout out. Oh, wrong eBay account, but she's tweeted me before too. Thank you for all the tweets. Or thank you for the support. Just, you know, a little thing. And I could have even put a link to my eBay store just to, you know, show some kindness. But the point is, so now I'm learning that as I go down, there's interesting things you can find out too about these referring domains. Sometimes I have seen show up in my report places that I've never even heard of, and I would think, where did that come from? And I've actually seen on my personal account, I've seen sometimes people come in because of somebody putting a message board. So now here's one from, I don't know what it is. Now see that little screen went back. Close it. Okay, so I'll click on this. Had brought 24 people into the JMJ store, and it's a site, I have never heard of it, but 11 people came from this link, and I want to go see this place. Wonder why. I wonder why. Oh, you know what it is? It is somebody that is promoting something. Their search on their page is picking up ads from eBay. It's probably an affiliate kind of thing. Yep, it's an affiliate kind of website. It's kind of like my bum site, except on my bum site, people come to it and they put their items in. But on this one, they're doing ham radios, and I did sell a bunch of ham radios on JMJ. So this is how the site can help you. It'll help you understand where your traffic's coming from, what it can do for you, and how to work it. It'll make you want to do a little bit more and bring it up a notch, because Twitter actually brought 80 people into my site, and Facebook, and this ESPN, that was because we did a fundraiser with them. So, and turnoutgear.net, I don't know what that is. That's probably another one of those. But look at eBay France, eBay Italy, Tweet Me, The Examiner, Meetups, Collectors Weekly. So, and Terapeak even brought in a couple. So, bottom line, stumble upon, they're on the list as well. You can learn from this. So pay attention to referring domain reports. And like I said, I go to the 12 months. And by going to the 12 months, it gives me, you know, an up-to-date on where they're coming from. So take a look at what's working. This is also if you pay for advertising at a site, and if it's not even showing up on here, then there's something wrong. You need to ask them to change your advertising in a different manner, put your advertising on a different page, or maybe your link isn't right. You know, so those are some things that you can learn from. So again, this is the referring domain report. Next one that I picked is, like I said, I go right to site referring, or excuse me, finding methods. This is the key for me, I feel, the most important thing over here at Omniture. Referring domains, and now I'll go to search engines. It should still stay on the last 12 months for me. We'll see. Yes, it did. Okay, so it's still on the last 12 months. And of course, the number one, eBay, is what it should be. Search engines. Now we're looking at search engines. So eBay, Yahoo, Google, Google UK, CNET, and then all others. So now let's take a look. eBay, this is the eBay Italy, brought a few. InfoSpace, Australia. Dogpile brought 2 in the Netherlands. Ask Jeeves. I didn't even know that site still existed. Okay, so now eBay, I want to go look at Google Switzerland. What was bringing them in? Oh, tell me that window's not done now. I hate that. I guess you have to get in the habit of closing the window. Google Switzerland. Okay, Google for keyword. Okay, that was a ham radio that I sold. And that was actually the code for the ham radio. And this one was all in the title, eBay Feet 1000. Now they were probably searching for that I sold on eBay. Close the window. Anyhow, this is a good way to learn where your traffic's coming from as far as the search engines. Let's go ahead, I'm sure to, but we'll look at the eBay one. I would like to see what is number one. That's probably a big report. Here we go. Firefighter gear was the keywords used that brought in the most people on the eBay search-ins. Look at all them firefighters. Turnout gear. Wow, there was quite a few that were looking for those kind of things. Okay, but now we're really concentrating on the search engines. So, you know, this is another reason that your keywords are so important, which we're going to go right into at this point. This is actually my favorite part of Omniture and the most important thing to pay attention to in my book, and it's keywords. This is, again, this was from May 2009 to April 2010. Number one on the list is the eBay drop-off store. So notice how that's spelled, eBay drop and then off store. Now that just confirmed to me that I need to make sure these keywords are separated on the word drop and off. Now I really honestly didn't know that, so that is something important, and I'm going to go ahead and click on how they come in. So this keyword was Yahoo. It's showing me, oh, Yahoo. Look at Yahoo, Yahoo. Wow. And seeing that. Everybody's searching for this keyword of close window, off store. So now what I want to make double sure is how do I have that word spelled in my title. to go find it because I'm not sure that I even have it spelled. Sorry, everybody. I got everybody. Okay. Now, I'm looking at these. I know you've been in my other classes, and you know that I stress how extremely important this section is. And there's drop off. There's drop off with this way. And looky there, not have it. I do not have drop off store all separated. So there you have it. That's something that I really need to change. So what I would do is I would change that immediately because I just discovered something really important here for getting more traffic to my store. So I'm going to go right into manage my store. And I'm going to go right to display settings. And this is where all of those go. Now I noticed James, he does not have his keywords showing, and it's okay if they're not showing, but it's still very, very important that they are in this spot, because I've heard this direct from eStaff that this box is like the most important thing next to the description title. So this box is where these important words go. I'm going to go ahead and change. I can't remember how many characters they allow you in. Let's see, we'll take a look. Yeah, I'm out of characters. All right, so I have to make a decision. I think I will just take out, and I'll separate. I don't know. Actually, I think I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to remove something. I'm going to take out the word the. And I'm going to put separation there. Now I've got the word drop and the word off. And I'm back to that. Research on these keywords. Oh, I don't need to look at that. Okay, I've got drop, eBay, drop, off, store. Now they don't have to be in that order. I just need to have them all separated in that order. It doesn't matter. It does not matter what order they're in. It's my understanding. You can have them in any order, but it's just they have to be in there. So there's eBay, drop, off, store. I happen to have them in there. And then I still have drop and then hyphen, because you know this is an eBay drop-off store, so I need to make sure that people can find this in the area. Now for you guys, when you're selling products, you want to make sure that these products are in here, that you're selling on a continuing basis. So, like you're able to tell from your search report what keywords people are actually finding you. Now, of course, people were coming in because I was selling firefighter gear and bug zappers, and I'm not selling those right now. But you know what? If I had the ability to continually sell those products, I would definitely want to continue with them, because turnout gear did sell very well, and it was a searchable word. Ham radios are awesome to sell. They sell for a good amount of money. That brand was one of the brands on the ham radios. Firefighter gear. Notice firefighter is one word, and then gear is the next word. So that's interesting. And then bug zapper. And then that was the watch, amplifier. Now, I don't have any more of these items, so I'm not too worried right now about adding those keywords. But here we go, eBay consignment store, 3 words. I'm going to go check and see if I have consignment in there. I don't. So I think I will take out neighborhood. And I'm going to add it in there. I still have 4 characters left, notice. All right, where's my report now? Get rid of that. That was the domain. Get rid of that. Keyword. Well, I'm still, need to let people know that I have a consignment store, so I'm sticking with that. This is just another way this is going to help you make sure that these keywords, there's eBay drop-off stores. They have an S on the end. I did not think of that. So now let's see. And I'm out of room. Okay, I'm going to take out the word self. And I'm going to add stores with an S. Didn't think of that. All right, I don't have more of these items first, but if I did, I would surely list them. I would get those words in my list. So you can see now it's going down. It's going down to the next page. But out of curiosity, I might, spend some time. This is why the keyword section of this whole report to me is the most important. Let's go to the next one. Art Deco. Golf clubs, wicker furniture, Brighton, Talbot's, steam press. All the kind of things that I was selling in my eBay store that people were searching for. These are keywords that brought people in, and they were different things that I was selling. Now, of course, an eBay drop-off store is like a treasure hunt seller where so these keywords are going to be changing all the time. In your situations where you are selling, certain products, then it's going to be a different kind of a ball game. You're going to still come in here and make sure that you have these words properly, and now you're going to pay attention to not only putting them in your store, but also getting them on your title. So I'm going to go ahead and save these settings so I don't have to do this later. And for me personally, I know what this is in the store. I can't stress that enough. So you don't have those set up. You don't need commas, and they don't need to be in any order, just as long as they're there and there's a space between each word. You do not need this. Okay. So now you can see how that Omniture report just helped me. Now, personally, I keep mine, I don't keep them hidden. I know I see some people, there's hidden. I don't keep mine hidden. I keep mine showing. And I just keep the font as small as it'll possibly go, because it's not really about people reading that. It's about search engines finding it. It's about the search engines finding it. So that's why I have my header that I created below stand out. So I'm trying different things with this eBay drop-off store. Things are working, going well. Okay, so now on this search, say you are a seller and you do have, a lot of these items on a regular basis. So you not only want to make sure that they're at your title, but you want to make sure that you use them in the description. Now, the word Art Deco is showing me that the majority is people going to eBay and searching for Art Deco products. So it's right within the eBay system. Now what I would do is take a step further, and I like this tool called Word Tracker, and I would put, let's say I'll put eBay drop off store and see if it'll hit me up with any extra words that maybe I didn't think of. What was that? Okay, so they're giving me a few more words to add. Cincinnati. I wouldn't add Cincinnati, and I don't live in North Carolina. But they're just from what they're telling me, they're telling me to make sure that I have the name of my town and my state, which I do. Oh, and here's a little video. How cute. And this is a good site. I like this site. It's quick, and it doesn't bombard me. I know a lot of people use the Google word, and I don't mind. I'll use the Google word sometimes, but I like this one because it's quick and it's just going to show me 10 choices, and then I can move on. I don't spend too much time on the SEO stuff, but I think that I just want some quick words. And let's see with consignment. Okay, eBay consignment. Oh, shops, online consignment shops, furniture, auto, kids, retail marketing. Didn't think of that one. So just to give you an idea. So what this is going to do is these keywords are going to help you a lot with determining your listings, determining your store setup. So I can't stress it enough. But I love the way that you can click on and find out exactly where they're coming from, where they're what items brought them in, and then because if I can see, come on, go back to the front page. Okay. If this, come on. As I said, the turnout gear and the ham radios and that kind of thing are big sellers. So I'm going to know how to word my items, continue to sell them, and keep cashing in on those keywords. So you want to really pay attention. If you want to take it up a step further, you can download these manners. They offer Word, Excel, PDF, different ways to download them. Now, as I said, when you log in here, I suggest doing it this way. Go to the 12 months and then go with these three. These three I feel are key. They're the way to learn from. You can do, okay, so now we're going to go look at the most popular pages. This is for fun. This'll be the majority of this is going to generally be all other pages and a few eBay store listings. It's in all the reports I've seen on eBay members. It's just the way it is. So the number one, 2,759 views to this ham radio. This other one with Russian tubes. And then fireman's turnout gear, a Martin guitar, 628. And, to me, this is all just for fun. This is just, interesting and all that. It's interesting. And, again, you can look at the most popular listings. And it's going to show you what the most popular listings were: the ham radio, the Russian tubes, turnout gear, Martin guitar. And there, it's the same kind of thing as the center stuff. The storefront homepage views. Now this is the breakdown. Okay, this is the breakdown that tells you the busiest home, you know, how many hits per day that you got. And I think it was well, this just tells you the breakdown of, you know, how many hits you had per day by the day. It's interesting because when I was looking at this earlier, I discovered that the day that I had a quilt ending was the busiest day. I thought that was funny because that actually was, it let me know that Saturday was a good time to be selling quilts because everybody was so busy and it was a huge keyword. Okay, store search items. So this one means that people actually went to my store and they put these in the search for my store. So they put in kind of words to search my store, and I thought this was interesting. But again, look how small, very few. I mean, 3 people a year search for a helmet. In my opinion, people are not searching, as you can see, your stores that often, even though I'm sure I have that search bar. Yeah, come on, I have that tool, I have that search bar right there, and most store owners do. They have that search bar right there as well. But when you're selling like me and few of you others that are just selling everything in the sun, it's not as much. That are selling different colors, all of the same thing, you know, different colors and different sizes and, you know, things like that, then probably that's going to make a difference on your, you know, your charts compared to what it's going to look like. So again, that'll tell you how many people are searching your store. So if those numbers are really huge, then you might want to organize your store a little differently. If you're finding that for these items in your store, like say this number was, I don't know, 80 or something for helmet, and it was, and you know, I'd be like, well, let me look at my store. Why are they having to search for it? I might want to do a promotion box right up front for helmets, because I don't want those people to have to go searching for my store and think of the business that I'm losing because of those people that don't search my store and don't know how to search my store. So if there's, you know, that's how you learn from that. So, you know, I do suggest you go in and take a look, and you might come up with marketing your items because of the results. And if all else fails, there is the Help Center. And there's, you know, there's more information, and you can contact customer support. I personally was trying to find their phone number for you, and I couldn't find it. I was hoping to have it here because I know I saw their phone number somewhere, and for some reason I couldn't find it. But I wanted to send that to you, and I apologize I couldn't find it. If you do have any issues, you can contact them. I've never contacted them. I do need to contact because it is not actually working for me in my personal account. And eBay, I contacted eBay. eBay told me that I need to contact them directly, but I'll go into that in a second. But meanwhile, bottom line, you can just simply go log in, get it set up, and then check on it once in a while. You can even mark your calendar. I suggest today is, what is today? May 10th. So say you want to do this after we close the webinar. Go ahead and mark your calendar for May 10th that you went and checked your keyword, your search engine, your domains, and take a look at those stats, and then mark your calendar for the 17th, and then go in and check your keywords again and see if it's being consistent. Take a look if those keywords need to change them, if they've, you know, they've changed, people are looking for different things, find you, and maybe, you know, you need to make some changes like I just did in that storefront. So you do want to pay attention. In my opinion, this is the most helpful part of this whole this whole Omniture thing. So let's go ahead and take a quick look. Okay, and I've just got her words set up very, very well. And Carrie also sells all kinds of things. She takes in consignment, and she has, you know, a different range of things. There's her classes. And again, you don't need to have commas in your title either. You can leave out commas. It's not necessary. Basics of selling. Very good. Good. And you know, you can take a look at some of these words, and if you're, you know, obviously she sells a lot of patterns, and patterns are very big. She's got the word sexy in there. That's good, girl. That's a good keyword too. I'm surprised that's not got a bid. You can take these keywords and stick them up here, and it will help bring people in from a store angle as well. So Carrie did a good job. Okay, now let's take a look at Sharon. Downsize. Hot Wheels. Collections, business, inventories, crafts, clothing, household, item. Very good. You can, again, take a look. Now look at, you've got a lot of goose clothing. So you might actually want to add goose clothing up here in your title pick out. Like you've got John Deere, and I don't see you have John Deere unless I'm just missing it. But you might want to add some of those keywords. And your traffic report is going to help you a great deal with determining, I can't talk, what to put in there again. So you might want to reevaluate that, but it looks very nice and clean. Okay, we got Pat. Oh, Pat's been busy. Oh, look at, I'm proud. She's got Mother's Day in her words. Good girl. That was smart. Smart thinking. And then we got T. Now see, you can actually take out the word T a couple times, because you really don't need all of those words in there, because once it's in there once, that's all you need. It doesn't have to be in any order. It's just like, look at it like when you are using keywords in your blog, and your blog only allows you 5 words. You pick out, you're not going to use T twice. So you're going to put T in once, you're going to put eBay in once, you're going to put, you know, and so on. So keep that in mind when you guys are working on your this area. So you will get actually much added room when you take out the word T. And I like, you got broken in there. That's pretty smart too. I saw some beautiful, when Lindsay and I were at Antique Store, people had teacups that were hanging on the shelves with little berries glued in them, hanging from the cup. I just thought they were the most darling things. I'd never seen that before. Okay. You could actually, just a quick suggestion, Pat, you could actually add some extra words to your titles here. You just have Tea Time Guest Towels, and sometimes you can, you know, add the word towel in addition, and maybe add a color, or maybe whatever is on the design. Throw a couple more keywords, because take advantage. You got 55 characters. You don't want any kind of keywords, and if you're lost for keywords, head on over to that keyword creator. There's green crystal earrings. Just heck of it. Green crystal earrings. Emerald green crystal bead earrings. Emerald green vintage crystal bead earrings. Well, they're not real helpful today, are they? But you could, if they are emerald, you could add the word emerald. Now look, here's huge keyword, and subtitles are not searchable. I hate to tell you that. So if you could, don't waste the money, you know, of course, if it's free, but only use subtitles when it's absolutely necessary, and if it's free, or if it's a high profile, high dollar item. Subtitles are not searchable. They don't show up in Google search, and they don't show up in. So these are some important keywords that should be up here. So that is one of them. And that's a highly misspelled word too. I've seen a lot of people. I know one girl in particular that searches for the misspelling of that and then buys them and then sells them in a different name. So just a few little tips for you. Not picking on you, you know. So other than that, it looks good. Jim, where's your keywords? They're hidden. So if you're wondering why they're hidden, I know that happens a lot to people. And that means that you just go into your eBay and you can have your keywords showing. I personally think it's not necessary, but I do personally think it's better to have them showing. Come on. And it is up. Edit current theme. Come on. No. Give me a minute. Oh my goodness. All right, let's just look at the next one. Now this box where the logo goes, that is not it. It is actually your template. And my mind has checked out. There we go. This is it. This is not it. All right, this is the one. This has got to be it. This is actually where you go to change your, to show your categories and your listings. I'm sorry. Where is it? I think they moved it. Ay, ay, ay. I am embarrassed. I swear. Oh. It's right in front of me. Okay, so sorry about that. So it means that you have one of the boxes checked. And I see this as common a lot to a lot of eBayers. So you just need to go to the classic box, either the classic left, the classic top. I personally like the classic left, and then choose your color scheme that way. You have chosen one of these boxes, and when you choose one of these boxes, then that is why it goes. So I apologize. It's right here under store theme. I thought it was, but I didn't. Spaced out. So you click on change to another, and when you do that, Jim, then you can get rid of this blank spot, and then that'll take care of that. Okay, a lot of miscellaneous stuff too. So I don't know what kind of keywords you have, but you can go ahead and look at your traffic report. And I see you actually do use all the space that they give you. They give you, you know, 55 characters. You're getting them in there. You're getting the model in there, the make, the model numbers. Very good. The word new, when you can, is good. Yes, very good. Very good. Good job, Jim. Okay. Well, I guess that sums it up in a nutshell. I do hope that you have a better understanding of how you can use this to your advantage. Just concentrate on those finding methods. Concentrate on the last 12. And those are the key areas to pay attention to. Now, this is the report that I get on my account. And this is what happens when you let it sit for too long and you don't go check your report. So it says traffic reports provide detailed information and da 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 da. You must view your traffic report online at least once every 90 days, or we will assume that you are not interested in this feature and reporting activity will stop. So we stopped reporting activity on March 8, 2010 because you did not access your report for 90 days. So they're telling me that I need to reactivate my report. So I clicked on reactivate and continue, and then it brought me to this page. Oops, sorry, not that page. Then it brought me to this page, and this is why I need to give them a call. I sent this to eBay, and this has happened a while back, and I sent it to eBay, and they told me that I needed to give them a call, and I haven't done that yet. So just wanted to let you know and have this be a part of this presentation so that if anybody happened to run into that issue, you'll understand that you need to actually give them a call and reactivate your account to get it set up properly. Bottom line is to keep learning, keep growing, keep exploring. There is just seriously so much opportunity that you overlook. Sometimes we all get so busy with just getting our listings done and working so hard to just get stuff listed that we overlook the little things that could actually make a huge difference. So challenge yourself. I challenge you all today to take it up a notch, improve, take a look at your reports, and learn from those feedback words or those words and search engines and all of those things. So I challenge you to take it up a notch. Wishing you tons of eBay selling success. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will get your DVDs mailed out right away.